This is a call to action, America. Barack Obama has attacked our values, our morals, and our freedom of speech, has denigrated the United States of America all over the world, has placed Muslims with ties to the Muslim Brotherhood in top positions within the government, has changed the CIA and FBI working manuals so as to, quote, not offend Muslims, has released 5 top terrorists for a deserter whose father praised Allah in front of the White House, has proclaimed amnesty through executive order, has divided the country using the race card, igniting riots and attacks on the police, has brought chaos in the Middle East, has violated the Constitution while trying to implement international law through UN treaties and the judicial system, has signed the Iran deal, a deliberate, immoral, and criminal action that opened the door to Iran getting the bomb, giving them $140 billion up front, while sending the message to the world that Israel is on its own, making both the media and the ones that signed off on it more criminal than he is. He has overflowed the country with Muslim immigration unbeknownst to the American people. And now, against the advice of Congress, the Homeland Department, and the FBI, he wants to bring in more refugees from Syria. Congress has the duty to stand up to him, use the power of the purse, even if Obama threatens to shut the government down, deny visas to terrorist countries, and amend or terminate the visa waiver program. Period. The San Bernardino's act of terrorism should end the debate about the refugees. There is no negotiating here, and Mr. Ryan's position should be unshakable. Whoever advocates or thinks that they could set up a good vetting system is either a total imbecile, a liar, or both. There is no such thing as vetting in those countries right now. We can't trust anything the government says about safety when they can't even control the security of the White House. Somebody got in there a few days ago, and it has happened before. It is time to say enough. Enough of corruption, of religious persecution, enough of bullying from liberals, enough of hate groups, of cities burning down, of lies and manipulation from the media, enough of political correctness, which is no more than stupidity, and enough of Barack Hussein Obama, his lies and his poo-poo talk. We have become a nation subservient to other people's religions, laws, and needs, forgetting along the way that this is, and always will be, a country founded on Judeo-Christian principles. A free, wonderful, magnificent, and yes, exceptional country, who's had open arms for anyone that desired to come legally and respect the law. Now we find ourselves with legal and illegal immigrants making demands of change on our belief and judicial systems. We have to raise up and say enough, basta, no more. We have to become militant and take a stand for God, our country, our families, and our soldiers. Let us all unite as one, all the churches, all we the people, and raise our voices as one voice, and demand the resignation of Mr. Obama as president of this nation. Otherwise, we should demand for an impeachment. And let it be known to everyone that is holding office in both houses that their political careers will be over if they do not listen to the will of the people and act quickly and effectively. We are also demanding an investigation into Obama's presidential directives, especially the PSD-11, which spokesperson Bernadette Meehan declined to explain. It is allegedly an open embrace of the Muslim Brotherhood, who has ties to Hamas. Also, there should be an investigation in all the money that has been sent to the Middle East, including the $500 million spent in the training of a few Syrian rebels, the $43 million spent in the useless gas station in Afghanistan, the $1 billion going to Iraq's central bank, as well as all the money Obama gave to Iran to lure them back to the table while negotiating the Iran deal. My question is, who are the real recipients of all this money? What's going on here? The truth of the matter is, we don't even know who Obama is. But it is time to acknowledge that he is not a Christian, never was, and has been working towards the destruction of this country since he got into the White House. His foreign policy is a disaster, but it is not because he doesn't know what he is doing, but because he has a well-crafted plan based on his personal agenda. His strategy is to take no real action in the Middle East while setting up Israel for its destruction, to empower Islam in the United States, create racial disturbances, and destroy America's economy. He is the biggest danger that the United States of America and the world are facing today. We cannot afford another year of him in power. So, who is Barack Hussein Obama? Why did he spend over $1 million in lawyers to get his record sealed? Why would pro-Palestine radical Khalid al-Mansour tell Mr. Percy Sutton, Malcolm X's lawyer, that he was financially helping Obama to get into Harvard? And why ask him to write a letter of recommendation for him? Why did the LA Times refuse to produce a compromising video of Mr. Obama praising his very good friend, anti-American, pro-Palestine Rashid Khalidi? Why would Obama, a young senator, go to Kenya to campaign for his cousin Raila Odinga, a vicious assassin, though violating the Logan Act? Why would he later go back as President of the United States and push to change the Kenya's constitution by implementing the Sharia law in a country that the large majority is Catholic? Why, while running for president, would he send a message to Iran through former ambassador Mr. William Miller to let them know he would be a better choice for them to discuss the nuclear negotiations should he become president? Why would Hamas top political advisor Ahmed Youssef endorse him? Why would Argentina's president, Cristina Fernandez, claim that one of Obama's top officials asked her administration to provide Iran with nuclear fuel in 2010? And why, when they requested the petition in writing, the subject was never addressed again? Too many unanswered questions, but there is one unequivocal truth. The enemy is in the White House, and the biggest danger lies in that people don't realize in how much danger we are in. There are too many subjects to cover. The UN treaties, Agenda 21, climate change, Common Core, Monsanto, the Supreme Court, George Soros and his countless organizations, all of which would make this video way too long. I am posting most of them so you can read them, and please do. Knowledge is power, and they are all important to know. Also, I'm giving you the link to a few articles, YouTubes, and documentaries. Some of them are long, but very worth it. Please get in touch with your representatives and your senators. Find out through your zip code. Email them immediately. The most important issues right now are say no to the Syrian refugees, no to Obamacare bailouts, and no to the H-1B and H-2B visas. They are all in the process of the 2016 budget for December. There's not much time left, so time is of the essence. And for the rest of the issues, keep at it at least twice a week for a couple of months so they feel the heat. Ask them for Obama's impeachment and say no to the TPP, no to climate change, no to all UN treaties, no to Strong Cities Network, no to gun control. It really doesn't work. Look at Chicago. You can read more about them in the Say No To section. Also, get involved in your children's school. Review their textbooks. Keep an eye on what's going on. Strange things are happening all over the country. And remember to send those emails. We have our soldiers fighting for our freedom out there. We have to do our job in here. And before I close, I would like to send a message to all those in the media, Democrats, and liberals that are attacking and mocking the opposition to the Syrian refugees' influx. First, let me remind you all that this great nation has always been the first and many times the only one to help countries and people in need. But this is different. We are at war, even though Obama does not want to acknowledge it. And the duty of the government is to defend and protect the nation and its people. A concept that eludes you since you have a total lack of common sense. And for you, ideology always comes first. Since we're at it, here's another message for you. Whoever is against the Constitution of the United States of America is an enemy of this nation. I sincerely pray that this video will inspire many of you to take action and that we can come together as one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. God bless America.